Okay, so I kind of want to go over this one real quick. It's 4 a.m. This is London sessions. This is London session trade entry 1016. Well, at least the date is 10/16/23, and this is during London session. As you can see, I got stopped out. Not only did I get stopped out once, but I got stopped out twice, and I'm gonna go over why it happened and how much I lost during this day. And yeah, we're just gonna edit this video, put it out there, and then upload it. And then, I mean, I'm really tired right now, but I'll have to do this. But so let's get started. I'm not doing this for. I'm not doing this for you, for anybody watching. I'm more or less doing this for me because I have to collect the data for it. Okay. Anyways, let's get into it. All right. So look, this is for my future self. Whoever's when you're gonna be watching this video, you're gonna be watching these videos at the end of the week, every week. Um, every at the end of the week. So let's get started. All right. So daily bias, I was bullish because it seems like we were tapping into this fair value gap. Um, it seems that we were tapping into this fair value gap, and we did, but it doesn't seem like we're going to be rejecting during London session. It seems like more likely that we will possibly be rejecting during New York session. Ideally, right now it's probably not the best time to really be trading. I got caught up in a chop right now, and it seems like we're just going to continue the uptrend, maybe even up to um maybe up to. Let me add something right now to before I could um this. Let me see if this does. Maybe we'll continue up here, maybe drop back down here, and then hit the discount, and then slide all the way down here to take out previous day low. Okay, you can stop now. And then yeah, that's ideally what it looks like. That's at least what I'm thinking right now. We fill up this fair value gap, maybe stop out these people, and then take out previous day low. But ideally, I don't really know though. We could just like fill all of this and just not even go that way. But I got caught up in this chop. Now kind of seeing it. This is just choppy. We came down here and it was more of a liquidity grab than it was an actual like move to the downside. I thought it was gonna be a move to the downside because I saw big displacement on the 5 minute, and the big displacement looked like this. But from what I'm seeing, it doesn't really look like big displacement at all. Like now that I'm really looking at it at a higher time frame, this is what big displacement looks like. This is not big displacement. It just looks like we're just gonna chop around for a little bit, and this is not a move I kind of want to be around for. But ideally, we didn't really follow our rules. We were playing a game before this, so we kind of just rushed into it. Like we kind of just rushed into it without really thinking about it too much. What else? I mean, we just kind of did so many things wrong here, and I kind of want to talk about what we can do better. First of all, we need to start back testing. I got frustrated a couple days ago, not a couple days ago, but it was yesterday when I was back testing my strategy on the S&P 500, and I couldn't figure it out. I kept getting the daily bias right, but I couldn't find an entry, and I kept losing trades back to back over and over again. And it could be due to news, maybe it's because news, but that doesn't seem like it's always been a problem for me. And it feels like I'm kind of losing. I personally feel like maybe this is just a delusion. I'm hoping that what I'm about to say is just a delusion, and it's taken more of a toll on me mentally than I thought it would. Um, I might be losing my edge a little bit because for the past couple of days I've been editing videos nonstop, like or that broker video. That broker video took me like 3 days to edit. 3 days to edit. It took me 3 days to edit, and I don't know why. Like just staring away from the charts was that much of like a I don't know of an experience. But that broken video took me 3 days to edit, and I kind of don't like it. So I need to find a better and effective way to edit a lot more better and faster and more efficient, I guess you can say. And I also need to start thinking about the market more objectively than I am now. I'm currently on a demo account, on a prop firm demo account, which is FTMO, and I'm trying to pass it. I'm trying to at least pass three. If I can pass three, then I'll go fund it. But as of right now, I cannot go fund it because I can't even pass one. I haven't passed a single one yet. Not a single one. I have good trades. Lately, the last couple trades I did have were good, and then they went to go take me out, stop me out, and then they went in my direction. But ideally, is to kind of like something I'm really crucially suffering with. But uh, I mean, we'll ideally just see, what happens and stuff like that. But I don't know. I don't know. Um, so let's go into the technicals why I took this trade. I saw this. I just saw a glimpse of it into the 15 minute and maybe to the 1 hour. But ideally, I was thinking we kept projecting somewhere around here, and we also have equal lows right there, which is something I don't very see often. We have equal lows right here. Um, and then we just swung back up, and it seems like we're about to start taking these guys out, and then just continue up the upwards trend until we get up to here, and then maybe drop back down a little bit more. But I'm like now realizing it and looking back, I think I could actually catch this trend. Here I'm gonna go over the weekly. I'm gonna go over the weekly right now. I don't really go over the weekly, but so far from the week, it seems like we are going to be bearish. I'm anticipating that we take out this low. But I'm not really sure though. I mean, we might just continue the upwards trend again, but I don't really know. And then this is the daily. I'm anticipating us to break below this low right here. And then take out previous day low, or we could just consolidate around this area right here until we get a decision where we're gonna go. Ideally, if it doesn't hit anything during New York session, then chances are we're gonna take out this high, and then we're gonna be bullish tomorrow, and then we're gonna hit the discount area right here, and then yeah, after that we can see a move back to the downside. Ideally, I mean, if that's something that I kind of would like to see. Ideally, we could just start heading back to the downside as soon as we hit the discount if we don't hit anything today, right? So with that all being said, ideally this is the 4 hour. We were also bearish on the 4 hour. This kind of just looks like more of a retracement to me. And then the 3 hour as well, the 2 hour as well, and then the 1 hour, and then the 30 minute. Like right now, look at this. This kind of just looks like consolidation to me, right? So all of this seems the manipulation to me, and I want to see some type of distribution all the way once we get up here down to the downside, taking out these lows, and maybe even coming to take out these. But we'll just ideally wait for that. Then this is the 15 minute. Like this is kind of what it looks like to me. I kind of want to just kind of like sit in and back test and get into it and whatever whatnot. But ideally, yeah, these are all the time frames. I kind of stopped looking at the 1 minute because the 1 minute is confusing as how like it's just noise. I don't like the 1 minute anymore. It's just noise. It's pure noise. I don't like it. But yeah, ideally, this is kind of where we're just sitting at right now. Took this trade because I thought it was an opportunity to the downside because I saw this more quote unquote big displacement, but it just seems like it was a liquidity grab. and I fell into the trap. This area right here is where I'm talking about in Pacific right here. That area right there. This is the area where I'm talking about in Pacific right here. Where this arrow is right now, where this big red candle is. I entered somewhere around here the first time, and then we took it out, and then we retraced back up to this, and then I seen that we were going down again, and then I took this entry again, and then as you can see, we just kept hitting these equal lows, and we kept rejecting off this area, and then up going back up to the upside, but we haven't been able to take out anybody here. So ideally, I'm very curious where to see where this will go, but ideally, this is what I'm thinking so far, right? We come up here, take out this liquidity right here, come back down here, retrace a little bit, then come up here into the PD array or the discount and premium. And then this is when we start coming back down, taking out all sides liquidity, and you can target a higher RR right there, right? So let's say, you want to take the short position somewhere right here, and you want to set your stop loss maybe somewhere like right here. You can target all of this right here, giving you a perfect 6R trade right there. And then that's perfect right there. Now, for the S&P 500, I'm thinking, as you can see, we're kind of consolidated. We kind of consolidated a little bit, so I kind of want to see some type of manipulation, right? I want to see, right, we have consolidation right here. Look, this is just big consolidation right here. That's big consolidation right there. Is there anything else I can use? Okay, this is pretty cool, right? Accumulation right here. Then we have manipulate. I want to see some type of manipulation to the upside, like right there. And then I want to see some type of distribution to the downside right here. So ideally, this is what I'm kind of looking for. Let me see. Uh, Path. Okay. This is ideally what I'm kind of looking for us to consolidate somewhere around here. Just consolidate. Come up here, take out everybody right here, and then distribute all the way down there. And then come back in, and then come back down there, possibly to hit the discount area right here. Wait, is a discount? Like, is this a discount? I don't even know. All right. Now, my daily bias for tomorrow is going to be bullish. I mean, we could also just bear up and be uh, bullish for the day because due to the consolidation, that day could just be distribution. I mean, manipulation. And then the next day will be to the ground. But I mean, we could just we didn't close there yesterday, so ideally, I would kind of want to see like a wick somewhere right there, like for us to have a wick, and then I want to see us come all the way down here, take out that, and then yeah, I mean we could just we could be bullish tomorrow, just for the fact that we want to see some type of distribution, and then maybe we could see some type of manipulation to the upside, right? Like I said, right? If we open up bullish tomorrow, I want to see some type of manipulation to here, and then after that, I want to start seeing our way to the downside. Okay, no, that's not what you're supposed to do, right? We have accumulation right here. I want to see manipulation to here, and then distribution to down here. Got it? Okay, got it. Right. I mean, we could go a little bit more across, but ideally, this is kind of what I'm looking for the S&P 500. I will be watching the S&P 500, and I will be taking trades on my demo account because on my live account, I kind of can't think straight. And I need to get my psychology in check, and I need to get myself straight for that. And I just need to, get myself straight in the head and whatever not. So ideally, this is what I'm really looking for on the S&P 500. Um, we could be bullish tomorrow if we don't hit that PD array that day and it's a slow day. But if it's not, then we could just potentially come back down and do whatever we need to do. Yeah, but that's what it looks like for me. Same thing for the S&P 500. Gold is just going down. Honestly, it wasn't really a good London session for anything other than probably gold. I was right on gold, but ideally, being right on gold doesn't really mean shit since I'm not trading and I'm not going to trade this shit ever again. So yeah. Ideally, that's kind of what I'm looking for. I'm trying to keep this short and simple. Took this trade because I just came off from playing a game, and I kind of wanted to just trade. I didn't wait for anything. I broke my rules twice here. I was impatient. I I did it. I hopped onto it because of the big displacement, but indeed it was just more of a liquidity grab than it was big displacement. So I gotta understand what the difference between displacement. I gotta start, playing around with what the difference between big displacement and no displacement is. Um, Ideally, this is just a loss. But now we're in a drawdown, so we're gonna start de-risking ourselves to 1% now because we put up like 2% risk. We put up 2% risk now, but every time we win, we keep putting up 2% risk. Uh every time we lose, we put down 1%, and then we win again, put up 2%, and then 2% again. But now we're in a drawdown, so we need to go 1%, and we take another loss. We're gonna go 0.5%, and then 0.5% to preserve capital. But ideally, yeah, we took like a $200 loss here. Actually, no, no. Actually, my fault. Wrong. We took $168 loss. Or yeah, more than $200. Yeah, definitely more than 200. Like close to $300, and we're in drawdown of $168. So, with that being said, yeah, this is my trade entry 10/16/2023. It's 4:41 in the morning, and I'm just gonna try to like hurry up and get this video out there, get the thumbnail out. Actually, right now, as we are talking, I'm gonna start doing that. But anyways, yeah. I'm gonna get this thumbnail out, do whatever I need to do. I'm gonna have ChatGPT write up a title for me, and then yeah, that's really it. Let me see if I could find. Okay, yeah. Anyways, I'm gonna end the video now. Enjoy the rest of your night or day, whatever time you're watching this. But I'm gonna go to bed. Okay, good night.